also do like mini customs over there as well, so you can check it out for that. So today I am going to be doing another judging houses on Zillow video. However, how I've done this in the past is I've looked at like a range of houses and like really expensive, crazy expensive ones and really horrible ones, just kind of, apartments and things. I'm going to look at it today through a lens of like what I would actually want or consider buying or whatever types of houses. We're gonna stay within the Philadelphia area, but before I've shown you guys kind of like the main line and like this like Center City and Fiddler Square and things like that, and I want to go a little more towards like Yardley, like Bluebell, places like that, and see what they have to offer. That's kind of an area like as you're getting closer to like Yardley, like Southampton, like areas like that. This is outside of the actual city of Philadelphia, and these are suburbs. It's getting more into like I don't know, just an area that is different from what I showed you before. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I have typed in the location of Yardley just to start. I didn't put like any sort of price boundaries on things, but let's look at like this house that's $750,000. Okay, I feel like in today's market that's literally what I'm gonna have to pay for just like a regular house. So let's take a look. So outside's cute. We have 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,400 square feet. That would be like pretty much essentially what I'm looking for. Okay, we get it. Alright, so coming inside, we've got wood floors. Love it. That's what I would want. I don't really love a wall-to-wall carpet. I like this living room. I like that it's big. I like that it looks like the ceilings are high, like it almost goes up. And I like the recessed lighting. Color of the wood floors is a little red for me. I think that I would prefer something that's a lighter tone and not as warm. Right now in my home that we rent, we have wood floors and they are like a deep brown and they're beautiful and they're like original hardwood floors, but they get scratched up easily, whereas like I think a lighter floor wouldn't show like those white like scuffs and scratches more, although it might show dirt more. Win some, you lose some. If we want to just quickly do something different and judge these people's decor, I definitely hate everything about what's going on in this room. The signs, like the chuggy, like home is where the heart is thing, or whatever that says, I don't love. It looks clean and not a ton of like stuff everywhere, which is good, but I definitely also prefer to have my TV mounted to the wall. I think it just looks cleaner. If it makes sense to put like a stand under it or like a floating stand, then I get that, but I don't like these big, huge TV stands. The couch looks comfy. The color's kind of weird though. I don't know if they like up to the saturation here. I'm also confused because I see a fireplace, which is lovely, and I would love to have a fireplace, but it's like not anywhere. Like I feel like the layout of the this video is me judging houses. If you think that I'm being mean or harsh or whatever, it probably isn't the video for you. But yeah, love that there's a fireplace. I could definitely use a fireplace. My sister has one in her apartment, and they use it all winter. The color of the floors looks better in this picture. The lighting made it like super red, but I still don't die for it. But I do like the floors. Like, so far, if I'm looking at this from the angle of me being a potential home buyer, not a real estate agent or anything like that, I'd be like, oh, this works. Nice living room. I love the fireplace. Wood floors. Dining room. I also like that it's open to the dining room here. I do like an open concept. Tony, my husband, he's a carpenter. He thinks that the open concept is just like a trend like anything else, and it will kind of fall out soon. I think there's a middle ground. I do like an open concept because it feels like you're just like integrated in everything that's going on in the home. And you know, if I'm cooking dinner, and I might want to like see my family in the other room and be able to chat with them or whatever the case. I like people to like be able to hang out with me kind of while I'm cooking, and I think it depends on your lifestyle. Like, if you're hosting a lot of like cooking dinner parties or something where you need like a chef's kitchen where it's chaos and it's away from everything else, I could see you really wanting your kitchen like closed off, but I probably won't be doing that. Dining room, lovely, big. I would immediately replace this dated light fixture. This painting is crazy. It's huge and it's so yellow. This rug is also I don't think this is the correct size for this room. I think it needs to be a little wider. Having like the correct size throw rug for a room, I've learned from working with designers, is so important because it really helps to like frame the space and maximize the space. And you want a bigger throw rug. This one's nice and long, but it looks like it's not wide enough. This became an interior design judging video, half and half. This dining room table also is strangely tiny for this room. That is so weird. Whoa, why would they ever do this? Why would they ever have a 4-person table in this big room? That's crazy to me. This table is like literally a kitchen table with dining room chairs. This looks bizarre. I hate this. Okay, so moving into the kitchen, I'm probably gonna want to redo like any kitchen in any house unless it's like really new construction or the kitchen's updated. I hate the cabinets being like so warm, that reddish color, orangey wood tone. I really hate. I don't mind that they're wood, but maybe like a restaining and like definitely new handles or whatever it's called. I always lose my words whenever I'm filming videos and I feel like an idiot. White fridge would have to go immediately. Stainless steel is the way to go, and I think that like having your appliances match is nice. The stove looks like it's really, really outdated, which is interesting. Also, hate the floors. Would definitely have to redo the floors. And I want an island, so like I could see maybe knocking down like this wall that separates the living room and the dining room and the kitchen somehow, and like making the space bigger overall, and incorporating some way to like kind of separate the rooms, but it is more open, and having an island and stuff, and maybe moving the kitchen stuff on the other side. space, and I can't wait until I have that one day, you know. Not sure what's in this closet. Maybe this is like the heater, the water heater, or something like that. But interesting to me that they didn't do anything with this. If I was just to live in this house untouched, like construction wise, this I'm envisioning would be like a bar area, which is nice, like a built-in little bar area, stepping it up from, like, you know, the bar carts that we all have. This stove, guys, the more I look at the stove, this thing is old as hell. That would have to go. And the fact that the microwave is like sitting on the countertop, taking up counter space, that's great too. Must be just an older kitchen, because that's just such a waste of counter space, and it really should be built into the cabinets. And of course, I despise this light fixture and would immediately need to change that. There's not any reason that there needs to be a fan in my kitchen. Overhead fan, and I think bedroom, because I don't like a fan that sits on the floor. It bothers me that it's just like ugly and sitting there. So I do have a fan installed in our bedroom, like an overhead, but I don't see the necessity of that in a kitchen of all places. Yeah. Okay. Alright, moving right along. I'm not sure where this bathroom is, but it's pretty terrible. Whole thing would need to be redone. But this is something where, like, my husband can do this, which is great. He's not like a contractor where he's gonna necessarily be like planning out like space and like putting together a layout for knocking down walls or whatever. But if it was just like a simple like redo of a bathroom and like the space that we already had, or like had the plans for, like, he could do that. So I've noted there's just no space here, even though this might be just a little downstairs bathroom. I still feel like there needs to be some sort of cabinet thing. I don't love that the pipe is showing. I hate the two separate sink fixtures for hot and cold. That is so like antiquated. Like, let's move on with having one thing where you pull it up and move it to the left and the right for hot and cold. This, to me, the floor looks like a high school, like a Catholic high school bathroom, and it just gives me anxiety looking at it. And if you like this, like if you like my comments and me being just like no holds barred judgy, like let me know, because I always get anxious if I'm too like spicy, and people are very sensitive. They're gonna be like, not everyone can do it. Like, yeah, I know. This is a fantasy world. I don't have the money to buy this house. Okay. Coming into this room. I don't know what this room is, where we're at. I see the floors are different. I don't hate them. If I bought a house with this color wood floor, if I bought a house with any wood floors, that probably would not be in my immediate budget to refinish them, depending. I would probably just let it be, because wood floors is great. But I don't really know what's going on in this room. I used to have this rug from Amazon. This rug also does not fit the space. This couch looks like it has like a weird cover on it. It's awful. I guess it's like an office space or a playroom. Looks like this computer is like super low to the ground. I can't really tell. Oh, there's two TVs. Guys, look at this couch. Remember back in like 2003 when we would buy those little shirts that like were like this big, but they stretch to be this big? Like, that's literally what that looks like for your couch. Oh, this is right next to the kitchen. Interesting. I'd love to see like a high feels excessive. I don't know, make an office out of one or figure something else out. I don't think there needs to be two, like, places to watch TV and sit on the couch. Don't get me wrong, I love to watch TV, but I'm either in my, like, living room or I'm in my bed. I don't think there needs to be two living rooms. I think I could maximize that space. Okay, so there's that bathroom, and then there's this room. Alright, looks like we're literally gonna judge like one house in this entire video. I might need to title this something differently. Okay, so we're coming upstairs. Looks like this is more the color wood from downstairs, but it also looks even different. So it's so interesting that there's 3 different colors of wood and types of wood flooring. This bedroom looks pretty big and spacious, which is great. This blue furniture is like, I can't even tell. I guess this is a girl's room. Tony came upstairs and I got distracted, but yeah, this room looks big. I think I was gonna say I can't really tell if this is a girl's room or a boy's room based on the interesting, like, color of this. There's so much blue in here. But I see, like, perfumes and stuff, so again, this rug is way too small for this space. Who do I think I am? Interior designer. These people love, like, really long rugs, and it doesn't need to be, again, like, to the wall. Like, it should be like centered and then evenly spaced out between all of the sides. This comforter is also, like, literally not rightly sized for the bed. Very interesting. But guys, again, like, I'm humbled. Okay, I used to have, like, a friggin', my room used to be, like, bright pink until I was, like, 18 years old. This bathroom looks exactly like Tony's parents' bathroom in his parents' house. It's literally the exact same layout. I hate this shower. I would need, like, a full shower, or if it was going to be small, I would have to have, like, a step in it or something for, like, when you're shaving. I think these showers are made for men, and they don't give space for women to, like, put a leg up, like, shave a leg, things like that. So it's just old and outdated, which that's what you get for $750,000 in 2024. Bunk beds. Guys, how terrifying are bunk beds? Like, being on the bottom, especially, it's like, at any moment I feel like it's just gonna fall. This also looks like a decently sized bedroom. Which is nice. I won't go too much into, like, the rest is clearly a kid's room. But, like, the rug situation, like, what? Why is happening? What's with these, like, tiny little random rugs? This room looks like it's a little smaller, but still nice and light. Lots of good, natural light is important to me. I hate these closet doors. My nails don't fit in the holes. These would need to be replaced. Now, where's the master? I don't know if one of them was. This is a nice big office. This would be lovely for an office. Again, I mean, just the way this room is laid out is just, like, just so not maximizing space whatsoever. But okay, yeah, this house is just outdated. That's crazy. And this is I'm never gonna be able to buy a house, guys. It's just very, like, again, like, it feels like you're, like, in, like, a school. You're, like, grandpa's bathroom or something. Like, just these old. My mom's bathroom at her house is, like, blue. Like, it's all blue toilet, blue tub. And we just, like, thought that was normal. And now I look back and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, this would have to be redone. I like a his and hers sink. I want that for sure whenever we do buy. But not like this. And again, just the sink fixtures when we first moved into this house that we rent, I changed out the sink fixture in our bathroom. It was like one of these, and I just couldn't deal. They're so just like not functional. Do you know what I mean? Like, to turn on all cold or all hot, it's like nobody ever wants to do that, and then you have to like touch it when your hands are germy, like where you can just like tap one that goes up. I don't know. Okay, basement, love it. So this looks very similar to my basement, not in size, but the way it's like finished or like unfinished, right? But it's not like the most, it's not like totally unfinished, right? Where it's like scary, like Ted Bundy, like murder dungeon. I would love a basement. I would love like a big basement that covered like the full square footage of like the house, that could be like a gym room, a playroom for my children, and then like a bar slash like party room. I think that would be perfect because we could be down there to host friends and you know, be loud and party and stuff while our kids were sleeping 2 floors up. Also, it would be nice to have a little gym space with just like a treadmill and like a TV and maybe like some weight area. Just, you know, for the days when you can't really make it to the gym or need to be quick about it or whatever. And then like a playroom area, because just to keep like your kids like creative area and playing and noise like in a designated space of the house, that's not interfering with the rest of the beautiful adult space of the home. I see that their ceiling is black. I feel like people with unfinished basements sometimes do this just to kind of like disguise the ceiling a little bit. These people love this rug. I see they have another one down here. So it looks like they kind of, you know, entertainment area down here, plush treadmill area. But the way this is right now, I would not be inspired to work out down here. I'd be feeling just like, I don't know, I would need a little more life, a little more something. Oh, and they put up, okay, so they put up this like changing room like thing in front of all the ugly like water heater stuff. Okay, so I mean, I see what they did here with the basement. I would not lay my basement out in this way, but you know, enjoy. Okay, sorry guys, my neighbors are out there having a conversation. I'm pretty sure they're done now, but you guys know that you can hear everything in this house. Okay, coming to the back, looks like it has a lot of land in the back, which is great. I like that there's a fence up. Tony, my husband, oh yeah, even better, he really wants to have land and space to like spread out in. Although Tony wants a garage, and this does not have a garage. He's open to like building one, like building a structure. But what I think more realistically is gonna happen is we would get something that already has a garage. He wants like literally a second home where he can like have cars and quads and toys and whatever. Okay guys, so I basically just went through one house and did this a little differently, and it's now been like the length of how, you know, that I would normally do a video, so I'm probably gonna just like end it here. I'm just curious to see. Okay, no, this is a multifamily. This is oh no, I don't want to find a real estate agent. I'll just take like a real quick look at one more that's $850,000. I just want to go through it like think sometimes too big of a house is too big. So, okay, beautiful. Already love it. 2-car garage. This would be perfect. We probably wouldn't keep cars in a garage. Tony would just use this as his workspace, and hopefully, because it would be double what he has now, he would be okay with it not having its own like structure, right? Okay, coming in. First thoughts, quick rapid fire. Very steep staircase, no space, no foyer, no nothing. I don't love that for a house that's this big and expensive. Stairs just kind of hit you in the face. I don't know if that's like the best functionally. Hate this white rug. That would give me so much anxiety. Just feels like it would get dirty in 5 seconds, and this feels like the room that nobody is allowed to walk in. What is the point of ever getting a rug this light colored with no patterns on it whatsoever, so any little stain? This has a lot of potential. Like, I wouldn't mind these floors. Like, I could deal with these floors. You can tell the toilet looks newer. I would get rid of all of this and redo it, but that wouldn't be bad. That would be easy. Nice dining room. Looks a little small, but maybe that's just because they have a small table and like a round table in there. I would never get a round table in that room. It's made for a rectangle. Okay, kitchen, much better. Like, size-wise, we've got an island. I don't like everything's so dark. I would want to lighten things up. These floors, I don't like these floors at all. Love the fridge. Love the island. Love that it's big and has space for a breakfast nook, but we'd have to like do a lot to this because I hate the backsplash too, and I don't like the stone, the color of the stone. It needs to be lighter. Sink's also quite small. I would probably bump that size up a bit. I like a big sink. Oven, all that. Appliances look nice. Hate that backsplash. Love that they have this drink fridge in like this area. It could be like a bar area. Okay, we get it. Fireplace. What is up with these floors? These cold floors they put in like the whole house. I don't hate that this is open like this to the kitchen, but these floors, oh my god, they're so bad. Like every room, there's no like, nothing's like cohesive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, laundry room, so important. Love a good laundry room / mud room. This, I think it would be a necessity. And also, last house I couldn't tell which was the master bedroom. This one's clearly the master. I need like a big ass walk-in closet. Okay, very nice. I see it's got a little like makeup area. I personally wouldn't. I don't know, would I want that in the bathroom? I don't know, this is laid out all funky, but it's got more space to do more with. I want to see the closet. Is this like a room like off the bedroom? Interesting. This could be like an office. I like that. Yeah, perfect. Because then it's like your office is kind of in your bedroom. Kids' room. Main bathroom. This is the basement. Okay, we got a little bit more we're working with in the basement, but it's a smaller, appears to be a smaller basement. Whoa. This would be too chaotic for me to jump on the treadmill in this space. Another office. Okay, this is cute. I like this. Out here, I feel like this has potential. Nice big backyard, which you would expect in this area. Alright, so yeah, I mean overall this one's definitely nicer as it should be